Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy K Brown, the CEO. And you already know. Welcome to the Spice, where it gets spicy. And you know what I mean? We coming with that tea, and I got the special, beautiful, my special guest, co-host.
It's
I
me,
mean,
Pajella Badass, you
not even a
guys.
guest.
We ain't a guest,
Uh-huh.
we the co-host. We got it over.
Facts, facts. But before we get into this, you know what I'm saying? We gotta we gotta pay the bills. If you out here right now, go get them lashes. You see what I'm saying? Bugella lashes, Harrisburg area, get your lashes done. I'm hearing I don't get my lashes done, but I'm hearing they fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
they
hearing
are.
it's fire. Oh, so the rumors are true?
Yes, they are. They are
So get
fire
your
lashes. They are luxury lashes. You guys will love them.
mm-hmm. Where they find it on Facebook, Instagram?
You can find it on the website bujellalashes.com. You can find it there, or you can just inbox me. I do drop off within the 717 area for right now.
Facts. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna be talking about some juicy topics, some stuff that might help you in your relationship. If you single, if you're in a relationship, whatever, you're gonna get the male perspective from yours truly, and you get the woman's perspective from the beautiful Brizella. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, welcome to the Spice, man. You already know we talk relationships, the real, the objective reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's not about what, like, if how you feel about what people are doing. We're talking about what people are actually doing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You feel me? But the first thing, we get straight to it. How you think social media fucking with relationships right now? How does it play a role in relationships right
I think that is playing a big role in relationships because most people in relationship now are going by what they see on social media. Like, um, if you're gonna go on vacation, for instance, you wanna do that vacation like the people on Facebook, Instagram. People are trying to live their lives and base their relationships based off what they see on social media, and it's going in a lot of relationships. It really is.
now? Okay, so what do you think about subconscious competition?
Mm,
Like you're seeing people live these fantasy lives and you just working every day. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you're missing out. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And it make you might be, and also you seeing a lot of suicides, a lot of male suicides too. You know what I'm saying?
really.
You feel me? But it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff on Facebook. You see bull with the Lamborghini. You see this. You see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And then you working a 9 to 5 while you watching some 14-year-old drive a Bugatti
right.
opening up gifts on YouTube.
You gonna feel some
But you
type of way
thinking
about
that's
it.
regular.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Subconsciously, you don't really even if you're not a hater, like you in the back of your mind, you be like, yo, like damn, I'm like, what am I? Am I doing something wrong? Like there's an 11-year-old out here getting it right now.
Absolutely. So it
And
makes you
also, oh, go ahead.
that kind of make you look at things, differently because you're really trying to live up to those expectations. I even have done it. I don't,
Mm,
went on social media, might be scrolling, and what catches my attention because I like shopping. I might see a girl, going in and out of the Chanel store, make me feel like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I might want that bag, I might want to live that lifestyle, but I can't. So it's kind of different.
yeah, yeah, I agree. And I got another one for you based off of social media, right? What do you think about like options? Like,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? Like, or for example, you got 1,000 dudes in your inbox, right? You pretty,
right.
you probably got 10,000. Cause even the weak joints got niggas like, if you dating
Exactly.
a joint that's a medium, don't think she don't
Hmm.
got no niggas ready to lick them toes and everything, fam. Cause at the end of the day, everybody beautiful. Cause somebody look good to somebody. You might think she ugly, but somebody ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Risk it all today for her. So don't lips out on something good, man. But anyway, 1,000 people hit your inbox, right? How many of them dudes, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so what you saying, right? So social media, right? How many of them dudes, right? That's hitting you up really want to take you serious out of them 1,000. How many of
I
them
would
dudes
be,
want to crack
out
it?
of me personally, I'm deeper. Out of 1,000 men that hit me up, I would say maybe honestly, maybe 10 are honestly interested.
Right. So you
I
got
would
10
say like that.
options for real.
Yep.
But social media make you think you got 1,000. You
Right.
know what I
Like.
mean? With that, it's the end. Like we go back to, and then I want to talk to something too before we forget. You said the expectations, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, ladies, only 1% of men in the world make more than 500K. Okay, and then
Right.
only 5% of the men in the world make over 100K. So
Mm,
how can your bare minimum be 5% and
right.
you not even 5%? You know what I
Right.
mean? Boy
Mhm.
gotta make 6 figures and
Mhm.
you don't even got a will.
Right.
You don't
Right.
got even got a crib. You know what I'm saying? And you don't, what do you think about like you were speaking on that earlier? Women have expectations of stuff of guys that they never even had.
Right.
How is the bare minimum of a guy you accept somebody
Right.
you never had in your life? You know what I
Right.
mean? What
That's
you think?
that's kind of it's kind of different. It's kind of
Yeah,
kind of in
facts.
between
We
because
seen
they
their
kind of
dirty dads.
huh.
Facts.
It's
Hmm?
kind of
You said what?
in between kind of thing because if you explain it, it's like it's kind of hard to explain. Kind of
I
hard to
understand
explain.
you always want more though. I feel that. I feel that,
Yeah.
but it's like you're not even at that level to understand or even apply to that level of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you looking for a dude with 6 figures, like how can you add for him? And also, if you didn't help him get the 6 figures, how can he respect you if you just popping up as a Randy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like the females who really get the bread was there from the beginning. The why and she helped him get to that level. And you
And
know what I
that's
mean? She
respected.
dealt with broke.
I
Go
said
ahead.
that's respect. That's respect. I wouldn't deal with no. That is definitely respect. You was around that person. You watched them and you helped them. You built them up. You just not coming around as a groupie wanting shit and wanting things out of him.
Exactly.
You actually seen him start from building from the bottom. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of different.
Facts. And that leads to this next topic. Yo, ladies, right? Is he really your male? Is he really your friend? Brad's been
Mhm.
wanting to talk about this one for a minute.
Yep.
Okay, is he really your friend? Or do you got him in the friend zone? As a woman, I want you to lead, and then the brothers going to speak facts on this. And this is how all I'm speaking for all brothers on this one. You go ahead. I should follow it up. Anyway, right? So he ain't your friend, ladies, right? Bros don't date. Oh, you back? I want to let her get her stuff in, but before we gonna tell you why he ain't your friend, and this is how you can tell if he's your friend, right? And this is
Right.
the trick for any guy right here. If he's really your friend, right? Call
Mhm.
him right now and offer him the draws right now. If he turn it down, that's your friend. If he
That's
say
your
some
friend.
shit like, if
I'm
he
on my
say, nah,
way.
we don't move like. If he say you on your way, he's sniping. He's
Right.
waiting for your relationship to go south.
Right.
He's
But if
waiting
he
for the
say,
chink in the armor.
nah, you
I,
know we don't roll like that. That's definitely your friend. Definitely.
exactly, and that's all you got to do. If you dealing with a man and you said you want to introduce main man, you're like, this is my friend. Call him right now, offer him the bun. See
Right.
what he said. And the crazy thing is, you ladies, you would be surprised. And another thing too, though, ladies, y'all know. Okay, so now, right?
Mhm.
You know he want a bomb, right?
Right.
Let's get into this, right? Friend versus friend zone, right? You
Mhm.
saying y'all friends because you
Right.
know he want a bomb and you got him
Mhm.
in the friend zone, right?
Right.
But
No.
you know he want a bomb at the end of the day, right?
Right.
So why even keep him around and say y'all friends, knowing his intentions in the situation is just because you want to get certain things out of him, but you don't
Right.
want to give him what he want out of the deal. Would be finessing in a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic.
So can you say? Because I really believe that you can't be platonic friends with somebody that wants you. It's kind of
Mm.
impossible. You can't. It's impossible. So I feel like women be leading men on knowing that using them as their heir or using them for certain things, knowing that that man may like you, knowing that you may never talk to him. You're just trying to leave that. I say as a woman, you try to leave that door open to get certain things out of men. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's money,
I
whether
agree.
it's listening. Certain women use certain men for different things.
It's alright. I think it'll be. But like I said though, with the friend zone, right?
Mhm.
Dudes that look like, but it don't just be ladies lying to niggas. Like keep it real. Like there's yo, bro. There's females that are literally be like, yo, this will never happen, but he'll still act like the friend,
Right.
still sniping. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he'll play the game and tolerate it. But even though you think you getting the like getting over, like you getting out of him, it
Mhm.
always comes with some type of mental headache out of it because he's tolerating the situation. If
Right.
that makes sense, because
It
he
makes a
really
lot of
wants
sense.
you, right? He really wants you, but you're trying to get what you want out of it, and he's giving it to you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's the dude you call. That's the dude this. That, you know what I mean? Every time something happens, he come through. He type but come like get you something, he give you some money if you need. Like he might not be that dude that spend crazy, buy you all types of stuff. He that dude that'll come through. If you on the side of the road, he there in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That type of boy. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Right. So you getting all that emotional support from this dude, and
Mhm.
you know he knows, and you know you will never talk to him in his life, but it seems like it's easy. But then
Right.
eventually, because he's not getting what he wants, he's either going to leave and never talk
Mhm.
to you again, and you lost a person who could have been a lifelong friend, even without the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If y'all ended up not leaving, like being cool from a distance and allow him not to fuck with you like that. No.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all can spread away from each other far enough but still
Mhm.
keep in contact here and there, so y'all can actually be that platonic friends. So y'all won't, so y'all
Right.
don't want each other getting anymore. You see what I'm saying? And then I can
Mhm.
actually be your friend because, girl, you know I'm married. Come on, like now he's on a whole nother situation. You on a whole
Right.
nother situation. What you
Right.
think?
I believe what you're saying is true. It's definitely true. Like.
That's your finessing. That's not even like that's not your friend. You just trying to be in a relationship and
Mhm.
continue get the emotional support and or
Yeah.
whatever you get from other guys, and when it just don't work like that, or
Right.
you just want you use somebody and it don't work like that. But we gonna
It
go off of my
doesn't.
man Sleepy Hollow, right? Go ahead, you were finished.
I feel like it's not fair to that man. If women do that, I just feel like it's not fair because you should never lead somebody on if you don't want them or if you don't look at them that way before you start lending. Them being your emotional support or your emotional ear or whatever it is the case. You should always let them know that should be talked about, even though it's not talked about enough. It should be so then that person can protect themselves. So therefore they're not falling for you. But if you leaving that door open with that what if, I feel like that's kind of wrong. It's really wrong to do to someone.
Yeah, and adding that bad juju, that's just not it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So they just, but yo, speaking of Sleepy, we going off my man Sleepy Hollow, right? This sparked the conversation, so we talking relationships, right?
Mhm.
We're talking like that about how it's going on with one man, this female period, right? So
Mhm.
he said men are dating women bodies and females are dating men pockets right now, and wonder why nobody understand each other. Because what you think?
It's the truth. It's the truth. I feel like it's the world we live in today. Again, with social media, with the way we see these rappers or these influencers living their life, people try to live that way. And then
Yep.
now people don't even get to know. A lot of people are in relationships and don't really even know their partner because why the man might be dating a body and the women are dating the pockets. It's like you don't even know your partner anymore. Shit is crazy.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, God give you what you ask for, ladies. I'm telling you, manifestation is real. What you speak into, that's why you never speak down on yourself, because then you become down. Once you become mentally down and feel as though you ain't shit, you become ain't
Hmm.
shit. If you feel
Yep.
as though you great, you'll be great. You know what I'm saying?
Like
All right.
what? Like in this day and time, right? Like now, what power couples do you honestly know that's building each other up? That's doing. We don't even know none because the world is so messed up. People are just out here using each other, even in relationships.
All right. But I wanted to finish what I was saying, right? Kind of got off track, but I wanted to finish that, right? God gives you what you ask for, ladies. You asked for a nigga, a fine, handsome nigga with money, and he gave it to you. But you found out he was a goofy.
Right.
How would you deal with that? You asked God for a fine dude with some money who will take care of you, and you finally get that. Then you meet him, he's goofy.
What do you pertain to, like as a goofy? Like,
Like his personality just he's just not
mm,
there.
you
He's
ask me
not
what
in
would
it.
I
He's
do,
just not.
or you just saying like,
Yeah, like no, I'm just saying like I'm just talking about related to the now about what would you do? Like how do you feel about like God giving you exactly what you got to speak exactly what you asked for because you asking for and it goes off the woman dating dude pockets, right? So you get to
mm-hmm.
meet the dude after you went on 1,000 shopping sprees, and now you realize y'all don't even if he's not a goofy, y'all just don't
It don't
align. Y'all
match.
not the
Yeah,
piece.
you don't.
It
Yeah.
don't match exactly. So you got everything but what you need.
Me personally, I would stop talking to him.
A lot of women won't because I understand it because
Cut off.
like yo, a lot of women won't, and I just seen situations like this. Like tell me if I'm wrong, ladies. They not gonna lead a dude with the bread, but they definitely gonna get the sexual or whatever is missing out of that situation from something on the slide because they want that security.
Yeah.
They want to continue living in Louis like, especially if he's her like sometimes like they'll buy you stuff, but they won't actually give you money. So you still pop for real, but you just got Gucci and you broke now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right. So ladies, make sure you got some bread. Don't just if y'all going finesse, don't finesse no Gucci bags and stuff like that. Like at least have some type of coin. Cause like there's a
Right.
difference between real rap though. There's a difference between dudes that'll buy you stuff and give you money actually to build your own self. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? So anyway, when it comes to this, you gotta you can't just be going after it. You can't be just going after materialistic things. Because at the end of the
Right.
day, the real dudes out here, man, be the simplest dudes, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And for a simple dude right now,
Hmm.
bro, when I see Michael B. Jordan get cheated on, I was like, yo, there's no hope for us. Like
Hmm.
this dude is like, yo, I'm like, yo, this dude 400 million. Don't go outside. Church man, loyalty, and every movie, sex symbol,
I
still
feel like
same
it's in this
situation.
day
I'm
and
like,
time, like
damn,
it's too easy to cheat.
yeah, because they got a way out. You can't go in a relationship, ladies, men too. If
Hmm.
you like go into anything with an out, you're never gonna be 100% in. You gotta
Right.
just go straight in. Like when you got like even that's why divorce rate is so high. They already thinking about if this happened, I'm gonna be out. If this happened, if I'm gonna be out, you're never gonna be 100% in. If you got an out plan, there ain't no out, and you should be doing everything you can. And also like people don't breathe life back into a relationship, and people don't understand that you got to continuously meet your person. Let's just say me and you met each other 18, right?
Hmm.
We together 9 years. How many different people are we from 18 to 27?
I always,
Mental state wise.
It's you're gonna go through mental state because you met that person as a young adult. You go into I feel like you met that person as a young adult. Then you met that person as an adult because even though you're 18, you're still not grown. You just go through different stages of your growth, and within that process, you guys not outgrow each other.
Mm.
So
Now we talked about the ladies dating men pockets. Now we gotta talk about y'all dudes dating these inflatables. Dating the bottle. Yeah, yeah. Some of this stuff be ridiculous, ladies. Like tone it down. It's not like like some of these it don't even look healthy. Like make it
and
look
the crazy
natural.
part is, what happened to like what happened to like the women bosses? Like what happened to that? Like why do you have to date a man pockets? And that's where situations go wrong because you be dealing with like certain facades or people with different type of motive dating you, and it's like you really was dating me for my pockets, or with the girl. Hey, you were only messing with me because I had a nice body, and you jump into the relationships with these people. It's gonna fall because it was built off of the wrong shit from the beginning. So it's never gonna work.
Fellas,
Never gonna work.
them pretty girls get a lot of child support from us. I'm just
Wow.
be like, you gotta watch yourself. It's real. It's pay or go to jail. It's no other. It come right out. You can't just date a girl body because especially if you're gonna take it serious, because you're gonna hit raw. It's just what it is. If that's your shorty, you gonna hit it raw at some point. That's just what it is. You hitting it raw for a body, end up with say 2, 3
And
kids,
the
bro.
bad
Y'all break
result
up.
is a
Now
kid.
you up. Yeah,
So is
now you taxed for ten
so
thousand. So
let
you
me ask
gotta
you a question.
go
Is
ahead.
a man is okay? So you see how you dating whatever you hitting her raw, right? I feel like
Facts.
the for some reason like you hitting her raw, so you already know in between there a kid is gonna come if you're having sex all the time
I ain't
unprotected.
even gonna lie, but fella, bruh don't even think that much.
Like,
Like I ain't even
but
gonna
as
lie,
as
like,
an adult,
but
but as an
this is
adult,
gonna sound crazy, like, right? We base it off your personality, how we gonna treat it. Hey,
yeah,
if
but
if a nigga pull out, go ahead.
as an adult, you should because having sex unprotected that leads to kids. So most men should think about that when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
bring you out
facts. Yeah, but
child
we
support. You should have thought about that before you lay down and had sex.
brother
Don't
ain't
have
even
sex
thinking that far. But what shorty try to throw the cheeks up, brothers? Like, if we got one on us, we using it. If we don't,
So that's when you're going to get those messy decisions because at this
nah, that's what
point,
that's for. Nah, God got me. Like when I do that, that's the God
he
protection.
said,
The
"God, got
protection.
nah."
God got me. Like nah, but I'm being for real though. Like it
He
depends on
said, "God got
your
me."
demeanor. Real shit, bro. Every bro did it before. I don't give a fuck. Every bro in this chat then thought about it. They didn't have it on him. They thought it to their head. Should I turn the cheeks down? No, I should. Went right upstairs and tore them cheeks down as he should.
Eh,
Ah, yeah, real shit. Like, hey, them situations are risky though. I wouldn't advise that, but that's just how brothers think though. So we gotta be
right.
more pre-planned, and we gotta choose the women because brothers, what we like is shorty. We just go and smash higher or whatever. So we gotta kind of do more. Fellas, we gotta do more. Like really take interest taking shorty serious and really doing like our due diligence, which leads to the next topic. We gotta learn how to separate the interested and the eligible. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I'm doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a good person. I'm a supportive person. So I had to learn how to do the interested or the eligible. So 100 females, let's just say, for example, could be interested. But how
Right,
many meet my standard? You see what I'm saying?
right.
I can't just right. You figure out only deal with the eligible because that's how like if you going waste the time if you got 100 interest just because they're interested in you don't mean they meet your standards. It's a waste of time, and that's how you end up with kids, the child support, and all types of weird stuff because you didn't find out a shorty was sturdy before you started going raw.
So
That's
as
simple.
right, can I say something?
Yeah,
You see how you this is
Go ahead.
a different subject. Okay, so you see how you saying that about the men. What about the women who I want to say what about the women who decide to take that risk that one night that you decide not to wear that condom? We end up with kids that y'all decide not to take care of.
But that's what I'm saying. And like, yo, you gotta be honest too. Like,
So it's
goes
like
back
both
to the
ways.
same thing on the opposite side. You
Yep.
chose to lay down with a nigga you don't know unprotected. You
Yep.
already blew it from the beginning. Keep it above.
You
You
already
don't
blew
even
it
know
from the
maybe
beginning.
listen, you can't put Pookie name on the birth certificate. You ain't even get
Right.
his real name.
So that's why some men shouldn't feel no type of way about child support. Boom, you laid down with somebody that you don't even know and you didn't know what that woman was capable of doing or what that man was
Yeah,
capable of
yeah,
doing.
bro. That I agree. That's what, and that's why I said we gotta take full accountability because
Yep,
we seen her crazy and still got her pregnant.
absolutely.
We seen we seen her
A
rage
bit-
and her vindictiveness, what she's willing to do, how far she's willing to go. Still got her pregnant, and wonder why she's using the kid and using that like 'cause it's about power. And if they run out of moves that don't work on you, and you one of them people, they know a guaranteed move is your kid. That'll work every time. You know what I'm saying? And like so, and it's really stressful. I know a lot of dudes out here really fighting for their kids out here, and it's hard, bro. Good fathers with some terrible baby moms, but it's like they chose them. They laid down with them, and they didn't do their due diligence, and they just dealt with anybody who was interested rather than seeing who was eligible for what he was trying to do in his life. What you think?
or why ignore those red flags?
Mmm.
The red flags
Real
is
shit.
there.
100.
Mhm.
100. Like, yo, that ladies, like, same thing. You gotta scan these niggas, bro. See what's really what they about. Like for real. Go after a nigga who's already doing what you looking for. Cause you can't
Absolutely.
get a nigga who never did what you looking for and just get with him and just magically think your box is going to turn him into Michael B. Jordan. Nah, like it's just not it. Like same
Like,
thing with fellas when you doing business. If he never was doing it, like if he's not already in motion, don't bring him on the team because he's not going to be emotional on your team. You got to be
mhm,
good. You got to get these niggas that's already working. And ladies, understand success is monotonous. If you want a
mhm.
nigga that's going to be loyal, he's probably going to be he's probably gonna be the warehouse boy or the working 9 to 5 doing his thing, but they're the best dudes, and they're going to be boring. They're not going, and it ain't gonna be the drama and the toxicity in the relationship. Success
I
is doing the same thing over and over consistently. So there's nothing wrong with if you call him on Tuesday, you know he's at practice. You call him Thursday, you know he's here. It don't have that. I'm on the trap. I'm here. I'm in Mexico. I don't have it. Don't have all of that, but it has the stability. And if you're not used to it, and you come from all the craziness, being with them type of dudes that they say boring, that's gonna be the dudes that's gonna lock in with you and stay with you for 80 years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, and the right man with the right structure and discipline too, because you could be a man from a drug dealer background, and you might, have different structure. You might go outside and hustle for your family, so that you're
Right.
gonna get a different type of man that's a drug dealer. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody don't have the same purpose of doing what they do.
Exactly, and it's more of an excitement situation. Like there's
Mhm.
always gonna be movement, living for the moment type of situation. So it's like
Yep.
it's fast, and you want somebody. If you really want to build with somebody, you want somebody who can move slow pace with you and move forward towards the goal. Like 'cause at the end of the day, it's about building a family and a strong bond. You want to be that grandma looking over at 100 kids at the family reunion, and like over 100 people, 200 people that all came from your lineage, and they all good people. All did things, separate things in the world. They all got parts of you. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be the one that raised 1,000, the dot, or the madam, or like
Give
nah,
me
that
that.
ain't you.
Hey, give me him. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right about that.
yeah, that's facts. But y'all gotta start being realistic.
Right, right. I'm
Right,
sorry.
right, right. Like you gotta be realistic in what you want. You gotta go after what you want. You can't be looking for hubby at the Pandora's box, looking for hubby at Double D's. Nah, you gotta go. You gotta be honest. Like
You gonna
you
get
gotta
exactly
go
what
to where,
you
like
gonna
with
looking
me,
for a
bro.
husband that double D's, and you gonna get that lifestyle that you do not
Nah, I'm
want.
just saying, like even the other upscale clubs, you gotta know what you going for. Like when you looking for a man and when you looking for, when it's works both ways. And I always tell this is free game right here. If you want a sturdy
Like,
jump, go to some like even if like let's say you a AAU dad. I'm an AAU dude, so like, this example, right? You wanted to find someone who you can build with. Y'all go to practices, whatever y'all do, that's y'all situation, right? You would find somebody. You wouldn't go to the club and look for that. You go to that situation, right? Or you go to, or you might go to. You want a Christian joint. You want someone who's faith minded. You start going to church a little bit. You know, you pull up. You go to church.
but you
You
know
be around
what's
that type of
crazy?
people. Right, right.
As
You gotta be around. Go ahead.
people, we are already That doesn't mean that you can't find a good man, double D,
Nah, it's possible.
woman, or maybe in church because sometimes going searching for people in church, you get what you asking for too. So you just gotta know what you're looking for,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
you're looking
Facts.
for,
Everybody
and just make
capable of
sure those red
everything.
flags are not there.
Hmm.
Because just because a woman may go to church, that don't make her better than a woman that may be in double
No, no.
D's.
I was just saying like
Because
he was looking for a chick that's Christ minded. You would go to the church with a. You know what I mean?
Christ
You'll be around.
minded, a woman that's
Yeah,
going to
like
be
you a follower of the church already. If you're looking for someone who accepted Christ, there's nothing wrong with you being a Christian looking for another Christian. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a
there's nothing
Christian
wrong
looking
with
for
that.
someone who else has Christ, you don't be going to the club where the demons is at. You see what I'm saying? You would go to
Yeah,
the
that's
to the spots like that. You would go to see meet some people and see interact and talk, open up a little bit more to yourself, to them type of people, them dudes that might sound a little, I want to say white, the highly educated brothers. Them dudes might not. They're not. They. I don't like saying sound white. Because that app calls them as
no.
superior to us
I
or
can't.
something. So
I'm see. I'm a
highly
different type
educated
of.
brothers.
I'm a different type of. I would say I'm a different type of a woman. I don't.
Hmm.
To each his own. I just feel like it doesn't matter where a person stand in life, or Christian, whatever you need, whatever. I just feel like it's about what's in your heart. Like what's in your heart, basically. Like you can meet somebody anywhere from any type of background. Because most thuggers and nigga in the hood might love you to death, but you might meet these Christian men that go to church and may pray every day, and he might go out to the strip clubs and cheat on you. You have to
Yeah,
be mindful of those things.
I agree.
So it's about what's in their heart and who's willing to stick it out with you.
Exactly.
That's just that. Who's willing to build with you? You can meet a drug dealer off the corner. He might help you build your business. But then you
Yep.
might meet a man that goes to 9 to 5 every day, work hard for his family. He might not help you build anything. So it's all about sticking it out with the person and making sure that
It's a,
person that you choose is really the one that you really want to be with.
oh yeah, and that's another thing too though. We got to stop going into relationships looking for what we can do for what we can get out of it, and start looking at how we can serve for real.
How we can basically help each other, how we can build each other.
Exactly. Right. I like that
You know.
because if we go in looking for expectation, it's easy to get let down, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But if we go in there looking like I'm here to serve her, like I just want to help her achieve her goals. You know, I want her to win so bad. Like, what can
Right.
I do to make sure she gets there? I know she does this, so I'm gonna make sure I help with this. You know what I'm saying? How can I help you? Like, are
Yeah.
you okay? Ladies too, be mindful. That's the key to relation to dealing with a guy. Being mindful and
Mhm.
respect. And we go where we're respected. Y'all be saying,
Right.
I'll be saying on Facebook, right?
Mhm.
How would he be going to mess with that ugly girl? Blah blah. She don't look as good as me. Cause when he go into that house, oh my king is in the house. She cooking every day. The food smacking over there. I ain't gonna hold. If you got a consistent good plate right now, most dudes is keeping you in their number, and then they're going to slide at least 3 times a week. No cap. You're going to see him 3 times a week. If you got a consistent good plate for him, you know what I'm saying. And also, we like status from like for example, if you can give him status, he's going to put you in the category. Like for example, right? If we all in the lunchroom, right? Bruh's
Mhm.
eating from the vending machine or something. Other
Mhm.
people going to Rudders, but this one dude got steak Monday, lobster Tuesday, chicken Wednesday with the notes in it. She sending me nudies on break. Niggas like, oh yeah, she
Be quiet.
when she make when you make a man like feel like look like that,
Uh huh.
oh yeah, it's over. He marrying you. I'm telling you. Like cause
Yeah,
when
but
you
it should also be reciprocated too. Like women want men that
100%,
cook
yeah,
for them,
facts,
because we
yeah,
separate y'all too. Like the same way you separate, saying how men already put us in categories. As women, we put
100%.
men in categories too. Like we want men that cook for us. We might put a men in the category that may give us a massage and may feed us when we enter their crib. You don't meet men like that every day either. Same way you feel how these women may cook. What about the men that cook?
Yeah,
What
facts.
about the men
If
that do
you
the those things? You don't meet
exactly
men
if you a nigga with a good plate, she's over there every day,
every day. I'm gonna make sure you
every
already got
day.
plate.
Like that's facts.
Yeah.
Bruh's gonna slide something somewhere else because the bruh's just built like that.
So,
Bruh's
so
just got
imagine if
confidence.
it's reciprocated. We're gonna have good. We're gonna have a good time all the time. We reciprocating energy
Facts. And if we serve and we start looking at for who they are.
and stop
You know what I mean?
labeling women and stop labeling them and put them in
Exactly.
categories. It'll certain situations will end up better.
We got to get out of this. We got to get out of this us versus them mentality. It's always this versus that. We
Absolutely, we
group.
gotta work
That's
as
what
a
I said. We got to
team.
start building and bringing that family back. We got to stop.
Hmm.
We got to really start looking for character and looking and giving up this cheating stuff. Like we got to get that up. Like we got to get
Yeah,
that up.
character mean everything.
2023. Like I gave it up a long time ago because it's like
Right.
like unloyalty is just unacceptable. Like as
Yeah.
I got like when you get to a certain age, like unloyal, bro, being unloyal for anybody, like it just how can you walk down the street unloyal like, and look at yourself in the
Exactly.
mirror? I can't even imagine what that would feel like just not being
Right.
sturdy. Like you know you're not sturdy, and now you got to go in there and put on a facade in front of you're the
It's
queen.
absolutely right. I feel like being loyal, that should be taken from the dirt to the earn. Like I mean that. Like if I live off loyalty, and if a person not loyal to me, I can't deal with them in no way, shape, or form. Because you're capable of doing anything to me.
Mm. What do you think it is? A friend of everybody is a friend of nobody.
Mhm.
Cause they're always willing, they're wanting to be liked, and like, you get like always want to be part of something. Nah, you gotta
Right.
stand with who you stand with, like, and be choosy with your energy, like come on, bro, like nah, you not him, so you can't be around. Like
Right.
you don't even feel like you him. Like you offended about me saying I'm him. How are you a grown man offended about how I feel about myself?
Right.
When you really think about it, like you can't. Don't put your insecurities on me. And like people hate when you exceed the limit they put you on in your head. Like if they see you and you might not have the Maserati, but when you jump on that stage, you outdo the hell out of them. They like, oh shit, the boy that yeah,
Right.
I thought he was a I got all this nice outfit on, I got all this designer on, but then we both got on the stage and he killed me at the talent show. Cause when you got talent, you never broke, man. Somebody always pay for it. Like somebody, you can always start. If you're a videographer, you can always go out there and get to the chicken. You a barber, you can always go out there and cut somebody's head. For
Right.
real, like you can even go in there and do barber videos, cut your own head. Like you got,
Mhm.
if you got talent, you ain't never broke, fam. So
Nope.
and it'd be so amazing watching. Like you ever see somebody shock somebody like when it's usually a person who like a socialist, right? You know the people
Mhm.
that like literally judge you based off of where you at in status in life. Like
Right.
if you got bread, they gonna kiss your butt. Like, and then if you look kind of poor, you ain't shit, right? But
Absolutely.
the funny thing happens when you see them dudes like do something that
Mhm.
they can't buy,
Right.
and they don't know what to do, and they start panicking. Like you just start seeing them frozen up, and they really start getting into the jealousy. They really be jealous of the person that don't got nowhere near as much as them.
Right.
That's crazy. Multi-millionaires being jealous of somebody who might be living at their mom's house right now. Why?
It's because they know that they probably could never be them, or that don't matter what that person have, that person energy is always dope. No matter what. Like that person character might be strong. You just never know what reason they might hate.
Facts. But I wanted to get to the question of the day. My man, like this was a good one right here. We gotta pull this up, bro. This was the question of the day. I see a lot of this from Cyril Williams. I see a lot of women on here say you single because you're not willing to settle or drop your standards. But why are you not being chosen by the dudes at that level? Why do you think they're not being chosen? Do you think they're not being chosen, or do you think they
Wait, pull it
they
up one
want to
more
be
time.
single?
Pull it up
We
again.
gotta pull that up one more time.
See a lot of women. See a single person not willing to settle. Mm. Mm. Yeah, you can put it back down.
Yeah. What do you
So
think?
what, so what was your question again?
Oh, do you think they lowering their standards? Do you think, or you think they not settling, or they just not meeting dudes at the level they want to get settled at? They can't. They don't want them. The guys don't want them.
I feel like they're not meeting dudes at the level they want to get settled at.
Hmm.
But then I feel like with that situation, some women are living up to what these men saying they want these men with these standards when they can't even hold themselves up to them standards. So how do you want that from somebody else?
Yo, I seen a video where Shorty said, I can't deal with you because you live in this complex, and she live in the same complex.
Like
Like, yo, y'all live in the same apartment
complex.
complex, but he broke because he live there. Like, that's wild. Like what?
Like make it make sense. Like that's just mad
Yeah,
wild.
like they got women out here thinking if me and you go on a date, you can bring 17 friends and I gotta pay for them.
Nah. Nah. The agreement was we would go on a date and I pay for you. I'm not paying for your friends.
Yo, I just feel like this. If a lady make you pay for her time, she don't really fuck with you like that. To be honest, I don't be like for real. Like if she make, that's how I look at it. If I gotta pay, if she even bring that up, she not interested in me. And she just want to finesse. But no, you know what I'm saying? If a real
It's
shorty
cool to
really
say
fuck with
yes.
you, she ain't even going like she wouldn't even go. She gonna feel bad, ask you for something. She gonna let you, but you still gonna give it to her. And that's how you really get it. That if you don't ask for nothing, that dude will naturally give it to you, and you be appreciative, be
Yeah.
loving, appreciative, and shit like that, and you always gonna win. But
Absolutely.
we're gonna shout, we're gonna shout the brand one more time, and make sure y'all catch next week episode, and make sure y'all get your lashes done. Boujella, Boujella, lashes. Get them now, Harrisburg, doing deliveries, and make sure y'all
And make
following KT Radio. Go ahead.
and make sure you follow Bujella Badass, and also make sure you follow my Baddies group. It's on Facebook. It's at the Baddies. You can find it on any social site. Make sure you follow us.
Facts.
We're looking for elite baddies.